guys, and welcome to VirgoPegasus Doll Resort. I'm Virgo, and today we are going to put together two kits, my Lanny and Pickles. But first, I want to take a moment to tell you that I am still here, guys. I've had some health issues, and due to that, I haven't gotten a video up in the last couple of days. If you're a longtime viewer, you know that I have some pretty serious health issues, and this month my appointment got pushed back, so I was not able to get my injection, and I am behind, and it has caused me to slow down a little. I have also been doing some decorating for the holidays, and I kind of overdid it there, putting up 2 trees and so forth. But anyways, guys, I just want you to know that I am here. I will be doing the drawing for the giveaway for that outfit on the Crafty Challenge today, Thanksgiving. And by the way, guys, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Indigenous Day, happy Friendsgiving, happy whatever you celebrate, happy it all to you. And have you hugged a doll today, guys? Give your babies a hug. Anyways, I just wanted to say all of that and let you know what was going on. I am here. I will be posting more videos, and I hope that you will stay tuned. Please like, please subscribe, and please comment. I would greatly appreciate that thumbs up button, guys. All right, guys, let's get to this video. Okay, guys, so I sped this up to 2 times speed so it'll go by a little faster, and we are going to put together Pickles and Lanny. I have my pre-filled pantyhose with glass beads here. I also have polyfill. I also will be using these poly pellets in the limbs, and then I have these zip ties that I get off eBay that are extra long and extra thin. I also use these nail snips that are cuticle cutters from the Dollar Tree. And you will also need a nail file if you're doing this. And those are the glass beads. And these are the pantyhose I use. I buy at the Dollar Tree. Usually they have black, and they don't always have other colors, but sometimes white and beige. And then I also will need scissors. So let's put these kits together, guys. We are going to start with these poly pellets here. We are going to fill them in the opening of the legs and of the arms. So we're just going to fill them to where we get them where we want them. And then afterwards, we will be adding polyfill to keep the pellets in place and to give it the, mass that you want inside of the leg, how much you want to be able to squish the vinyl. Here, guys, I'm weighing the leg. It weighs right around 14 ounces, I think it was. And so I want to just try to match up each leg so they weigh around the same amount to give it even distribution. I do the same thing with the arms, so when you see me weighing it, that's what I'm doing. Time for Pickles' arms. Again, I like to fill the arms up to about the elbow, kind of like I like to fill the legs up to about the knee. And now we are doing Lanny's arms. We decided to name him Lanny after a friend of ours. My husband, one of his really close friends, is Lanny. So I think it's Lanny, is Lanny, but we're calling him Lanny. And Lanny's legs weigh right under 6 ounces each, and the arms on both babies are around 4 ounces each. And now we're going to get our stuff together to put the zip ties in the body and get the bodies all set up. So here you want the big side of the zip tie facing up so that it can be inserted properly at the end to close around the doll's limbs. I like to put the legs on first before I stuff the body, so that way I can get a feel and a sense for how it is going to look filled up. So I tend to put the legs on and then stuff the body before I do the stuffing. So now I'm putting polyfill in the base of the body, down around the bottom area, and then I'm going to add a glass bead bag. It is a pantyhose filled with glass beads. I'm weighing out glass beads here to try to get the right weight, and I think I end up with a almost 2-pound bag that I end up putting in the body of Pickles. Total weight, she is around 5.5 pounds, maybe slightly over that when she is done. So now I am adding polyfill to go around the glass bead bag, and I am just going to put it in and form the glass bead in the middle where I want the pantyhose glass bead bag to sit. And then I am just putting the polyfill around so that you cannot feel the knot in the pantyhose or the pantyhose, beads. Now that I have the weight that I want for the body, I am going to cut off the ties on the legs and make sure they are tight enough. And this is where your little snips come in. They are very fast and efficient to use. Occasionally there might be like a slight little edge, and with that I file them all actually, but with the little edge I go in there with the scissors sometimes and just snip if there's a tiny piece sticking out. Otherwise, I just go straight to filing right after I snip it with the snips. So, just to clarify, I am using the cuticle cutters to cut the edge of the zip tie, like right here. And then usually there's a little bit of a sharp end sticking out, so I use the nail file to go in and file that end of the zip tie. And that's what I'm showing here, and I just file that. I put my finger over the edge of the vinyl so that you cannot actually touch the vinyl with the file, because you don't want to do that. But this baby did not have any of that happen to it. I haven't had that happen with a baby yet because I used my finger to cover the edge of the vinyl. And you just make sure when you're filing, you're not actually touching the vinyl. And then I use the snips to pull over the edge to cover the edge of the body, the cloth body, to cover the zip tie. doing the same thing with the arms where I'm using my file. I had a metal file I was also using a second before, but this other harder file works better. I also have the glass beads pre-stuffed here. It's about 8 ounces in her head, 6 to 8 ounces. And her magnet I already have glued in previously. So now we're going to stuff the head, since the beads are already in there, with the polyfill. And that is what we are doing right here. And once you have her body and her head stuffed exactly as you want them and weighted properly, then you put your zip tie in. Remember to put the right side facing out, and then you just put that in, and then you can put the head together. And then voila, a baby is born. And just like that, we have ourselves a pickle, and she is put together. Now I am brushing out her baby hairs that I myself rooted in with some mohair that I had, and I am brushing it out so that I can trim it up a little so that she is completely done and ready to get dressed. So I'm just trimming out those edges, and I had left them a little long before, and as you can see, aren't they beautiful? She's so pretty. She's such a pretty baby girl. She is so pretty. So I'm just brushing it out, finishing it off, but she is complete. She is put together and she is gorgeous. I am so in love with this girl. And now it's Lanny's turn. First, we'll start by trimming out some of these nappy hairs that are at the end of his head, so we can shape his little fro a little better. I just love his fro. It is almost all hair mono-rooted, and I did this myself. I bought a kit that had the painted hair, But I really had this vision of him, and that's why I bought the kit, so I could root him like this. And he turned out fabulous. It took almost a year because I put him down for like 6 months. But he is finally gonna be done. So I have pre-placed Laney's magnet also. I've glued that in, and that is why the magnets are on their mouths. I do that before I put the stuff in to hold the magnet in place. Now I am putting in the glass beads in the pantyhose. I just kind of sift the pantyhose in and let it, like that, drop right in. And then I put his head on this. It's kind of like a speaker box thing I have, see, and I just put like it's a cloth napkin and a washcloth, and then I put his head on there to protect his hair and his face and all while I stuff him. And now I'm stuffing the polyfill around that bag that I just put in there. And you just place the polyfill until you get it where you want it, and you get his head to the proper squishiness. So now that we have his head stuffed and done, we are going to put his body on. His limbs are already also done. And so this is the body he came with here. I didn't really like it that much, so I'm using a 20-inch Bountiful Baby body. It came with strings in it, but I took them out. I got them on clearance a couple years ago, and I really do like this Bountiful Baby body. So that is what we're going to use on Laney. He is a 20-inch kit, and this is a 20-inch body, so I think it'll fit him good. So we're going to see. The weight I put in Laney's body is 1.2 pounds. So I always add extra stuffing at the very end when I'm done with the body. I kind of want to fill out the shoulders because I don't want them to sink in too much when I put the head on. The head does have weight, so that keeps them a little, you know, his head sticking up a little better. But also it makes his body super plushy. And he weighs right at 4.4 pounds. And Pickles weighs 5 pounds, 14 ounces. So she is right under 6 pounds. And he is right over 4 pounds at 4.4. And that is it, guys. We have put together 2 babies, trimmed their hair, weighted them out, and they are beautiful. I love having these 2 in my collection, and I have waited too long to get them together, but we will be doing more videos like this soon. Also, I have many other videos that I will be showing very soon. And now I am measuring them, and Lanny is right around 21 inches, maybe a little over that actually. He's a pretty long boy, even though he's little. He's about 21 inches, and she is measuring in between 23 and 24 inches after I have her fully put together. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. Aren't they beautiful? Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. And thanks so much. Love you. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that stuff, and happy Thanksgiving. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. And bye-bye for now.